All right, you guys. So like, share, subscribe. Y'all tap on in. Salute to everybody that's gonna join the stream, man. Appreciate all y'all in the building, man. And y'all already know what it is, bro. I come to y'all with an emergency stream right here. I got some devastating news that just broke out surrounding this situation with former Michigan football coach Sharon Moore, I should say, excuse me, uh, and this alleged mistress of his. Now, for you guys who don't know what's happening, what's going on, uh, the former head football coach basically was fired uh, the day before yesterday, and he's now facing multiple serious allegations stemming from his personal conduct and recent incident involving a former intimate partner. Right now, these include university level violations and criminal charges. Now, basically, um, this is what he's been accused of, and I'm going to tell y'all what just happened. So he's been accused of having an inappropriate relationship with a University of Michigan staff member. Now, the University of Michigan conducted an internal investigation and found credible evidence that Coach Moore engaged in an inappropriate relationship with a female staff member in the football program. Now, this conduct was described as a clear violation of university policy, leading to his immediate termination for cause, meaning no buyout or severance. Now, the relationship reportedly occurred while Coach Moore was head coach, raising concerns about the power imbalances in workplace ethics. Now, the victim in the criminal case, detailed below, I'll give you guys this, corroborated the relationship during her presentation to the university officials. Now, reports indicate this was the third internal investigation into Moore's alleged conduct with women during his tenure. Now, the university statement via ESPN, USA Today, CBS, Detroit as well. Now, also, the prosecutors allege that Coach Moore stalked the victim, a woman he had an intimate relationship with for several years over multiple months. This included persistent unwanted calls and texts after she ended a relationship on December the 8th of this year. The stalking escalated to the home invasion incident on December the 10th, which is past Wednesday, and this charge is tied to the broader pattern of harassment following the breakup, as described in the 911 dispatch audio obtained by TMZ, where the dispatcher noted the woman reported being attacked by a man who had been stalking her for months. Now, sources, right, um, are saying that in the prosecutor's statements, right, these information is all coming out through Fox News, The Athletic, TMZ, so on and so forth. Also, he's been accused of third degree home invasion. Now, Moore allegedly forced his way into the victim's apartment in Pittsfield Township near Ann Arbor, Michigan, without permission. Once inside, he reportedly grabbed butter knives and scissors from a kitchen drawer and made threatening, intimidating, terrifying statements and behaviors, including threats to harm himself. My blood is on your hands, end quote, while holding the items, forcing her to watch. The victim called 911 around 4:10 p.m., reporting an assault. Police responded to the 3000 block of Ann Arbor, Celine Road for an alleged assault that was not random in nature. Now, Moore was detained shortly after by the Celine police with assistance from the Pittsburgh Township PD and held in Washtenaw County Jail. Now, basically, this charge, the breaking and entering into a domestic relationship, which is a misdemeanor, relates directly to unauthorized entry into the victim's residence on December 10, 2025, as a part of the home invasion. It emphasizes the domestic context of the relationship, classifying it as a targeted violation rather than a general burglary. Now, combined with the stalking charge, this forms the basis for the misdemeanor counts. Prosecutors described the entry as non-consensual and linked to an ongoing harassment, right? So here's the thing. This man had been fired and lost his job based behind stupidity. But here's the problem I have. She has kept her job. Let me repeat myself. According to reports from TMZ, this woman has continued to keep her job. I thought it took two to tango. How in the blue hell does this woman still have employment when the coach got fired for them having an inappropriate relationship? He's not being accused of R word. He's not being accused of sexual assault. So they had a mutual relationship, workplace, right? For years, it said. So here's the question. If that's the case, how does she still have a job and this man is fired? How does she still have a job and this man is fired? Disgusting work, man. Same shit with Ime Udoka. How do this woman have a job still with Michigan, but this man was fired for breaking school policy? Didn't she break school policy too when she slept with him? Make it make sense. So only him broke school policy. She didn't break school policy, did she? Is that what y'all saying? Because if I'm him, I'm suing their ass. Because how you gonna fire me, but she still got her job? Period. If those are the rules, and I don't want to hear about he's in a position of power, that's bullshit. They had a consensual relationship that went on for years before he was in a position of power over her. When he was an assistant. They said they had this relationship for years. If that's the case, he didn't use his head coaching position to overpower her in a relationship and force her into a relationship. They had already been getting it in, allegedly. So, once again, right? Why is she not fired? TMZ is reporting that she still has her job today. That's disgusting, bro. If you're not talking about a sexual assault or R word, how does she still have her job? If she consented to sex with this man, how do she still have her job? Now, he's a damn fool for blowing the bag over this chick. These dudes are stupid. You just saw what happened to the coach at Michigan State. You just saw what happened to him. And here come your dumb ass in here doing the same shit. Black men giving up the bag. Stupidity. All these black men around football giving up the bag. Straight stupidity. But how does she still have her job? If it's against company policy for him to have a relationship with a staff member, how is she still employed if she is having a relationship with the coach? Make it make sense. She should have been fired. Now this man's life is completely ruined because of the stupid mistake he made by putting himself in a position with this chick. Ruined his entire career. Young coach too. But how does she still got her job? See, that's racism. Bro, can I let y'all know, this ain't even a question, that racism is alive and well in America, bro. And I don't want to hear nobody say, oh, Ticket, you're playing the race card. Nah, I ain't playing the race card. I'm telling you the truth. That lets you know right there that racism in America is alive and well. There's no question about it, man. Racism is alive and well in America, bro. There ain't no other way around this one. There ain't no finales around here. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts or going back on this shit. Racism is alive in America. Period. And this proves it. This proves it without a shadow of a doubt. How does she still have a job? Make it make sense. Now, if I was him, I would sue the school because she's still employed. I'm fired because I had to forget the other stuff, the 911 call. He's going to get fired for that anyways. But getting fired for having an inappropriate relationship when she's having a relationship with him and she's not fired, make it make sense. And you can't really say he used his coaching position to get her because they said they was together for years. If the story is true, if it's true that they were together for years, he just became the head coach. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. This woman still has her job according to TMZ. That's sick and crazy, bro. But we saw this happen to Ime Udoka. They tried to smoke Ime Udoka out, man. Do him dirty, man. put all the punishment on him when it take two to tango. That girl was married and cheated on her husband to be with this nigga. Make it make sense. How did she still have her job? So she still get to get a check, but he lose millions. Make it make sense. I'm gone. That's why these dudes need to stop being stupid, man, and putting yourself in dumbass positions. You out here making millions and millions of dollars. You gonna blow all that money over. Bro, I'm gone, man.
Hey, I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the network. Like, share, and subscribe. Once again, there are links. Get the free membership on our website. That way you guys won't miss any of our news update stories or videos. They're all on the website, ticketvmedia.com. You go over there. You can go right to the members part and become a free member. That way you guys will get all the updates. Also, straight drought weight loss formula. Make sure y'all go tap in and copy some of that, as well as subscribing to our podcast show. Link will be pinned at the top of the chat down there below. And also, we just appreciate all y'all who support the channel. Cash App, PayPal.